We love ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT every day. All those plans that have to be written that are very boring and have to be written for government compliance, and they have to have certain compliance elements in it. It's like, yeah, let's let ChatGPT write it, and then I'll edit it. It's the good first draft. I think it's a great first draft.
You're listening to the smartsocial.com podcast. I'm your host, Josh Oakes. This is our District Talk segment where we interview district leaders to learn how they're keeping students safe on social media so those students can someday shine online. Now, let's get back to the interview.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kathleen Hermsmeyer. I am the superintendent of the Springs Charter Schools Network. We operate 21 K-12 student locations operating in Southern California across 5 counties.
Hello, my name is Jim Coombs. I'm from Lowell Joint School District. We are about 30 minutes north of Anaheim, Disneyland. We are in 2 cities, La Habra, Orange County, Whittier, LA County. We have 3,100 students spread across 5 elementaries and 1 junior high.
Good morning. My name is Mary Duan. I'm the Director of Communications and Community Outreach for the Salinas City Elementary School District in beautiful Monterey County. We have about 8,400 students spread out through 15 schools, and we are the largest elementary school district in the county.
How is your school district approaching AI tools like ChatGPT?
We love ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT every day. All those plans that have to be written that are very boring and have to be written for government compliance, and they have to have certain compliance elements in it. It's like, yeah, let's let ChatGPT write it, and then I'll edit it. It's the good first draft. I think it's a great first draft. And so for us, I'll tell you how our teachers are using it too. Our teachers can write worksheets for their students. They can say, hey, ChatGPT, write me a worksheet on with sentences with adverbs in them and use these 10 children's names. And so they have a small group with those 10 kids, and every kid has their name in a worksheet, in a sentence in the worksheet. And it's amazing. And it's like that. And they don't have to do any work to do it. In our office, we call ChatGPT Helen. Helen does the work for us. She's our unpaid assistant. It's amazing. We love it. And they'll write you, the teacher can put in, write me a 2-week unit for water on how we, on wastewater, culminating with a trip to the wastewater plant for 5th graders. And it will write a unit plan. Of course, the teacher's going to modify that unit plan, but it's a first draft. And that's the way I look at ChatGPT, a good first draft. It's not going to write a legal opinion. It's not going to do the hard work for you. It's just going to do that first draft of a hard email you're going to have to write, or a graduation speech idea first draft.
That is our weakest area, bottom line. We're trying to work with the Orange County Department of Ed. They have a couple of training sessions this year, but we have done nothing with ChatGPT or AI. And that's our biggest area of growth.
Josh, our students do tend to the younger side, and they don't necessarily have access to the knowledge that would bring them to ChatGPT. We haven't figured it out yet. There is discussion at the district office level about how we can use it to improve workflow, to make things happen more quickly. But right now, we're just in the exploratory phase.
Are there any positive use cases that you've heard of from students or teachers around ChatGPT?
I have an English teacher who assigns the students to write their first draft of an essay using ChatGPT. Then they take that draft and they pull out different parts of the essay and put in specific examples from the book as specific examples into the essay to beef it up and put in those specifics to make it a lot more robust, because ChatGPT is not going to quote specific examples from the text that English teacher is going to want the student to do. They're also going to have them say, what did ChatGPT get right and what did ChatGPT get wrong from this example? So that's interesting too, because ChatGPT is not always right. So that's a critical thinking assignment also in and of itself. So that I've found as an interesting thing. As long as the teacher is aware that they're using ChatGPT and everybody's in on it, I think that becomes a real good learning exercise in and of itself.
But ChatGPT has not been involved in Lowell Joint that I know of as of yet. Again, it's elementary, junior high, so it's not a heavily used or piece. But I do know at the high school district that we feed to, that is becoming a significant part. So it's going to trickle to us. That's an area for growth. We've got to learn what it is, how to use it, how to leverage it. We can't just ignore it. It's not going to just be protected out from us.
No, it's kind of funny that this is coming up right now because my superintendent, Dr. Rebecca Andrade, stopped by my office last week and said, we need to start exploring ChatGPT. I think it can really assist us in improving how we get out certain pieces of correspondence and how we develop agendas for meetings and things like that. So she's excited to explore it. And I think that message is going to flow through the office that we should all maybe see how it can be used to help us.
With regards to ChatGPT and other AI tools, are you changing any of your techniques for grading students or the types of assignments being used in the classroom?
Absolutely. We need to change the way we're grading assignments to be aware of ChatGPT and its prevalence, because we absolutely have to know that the children are doing original work. That we do have Turnitin is a tool that is getting smarter and smarter. I don't know if you've ever heard of Turnitin, but it's a tool that can show what plagiarism is happening, if there's any plagiarism in a student's assignment. Turnitin also is able to spot AI as well. So I don't know how well it is spotting AI at the moment. But in addition, we're doing a variety of in-class assignments handwritten. I think just having a robust set of different types of assignments done in class, assignments done at home, projects where you see the different stages of the drafts so that you can see the whole continuum. I think that's the process for us. For one, in our school, we're mastery based. So for us, we want to see that the child has continued to develop over time and has honed that mastery. So we're looking for that growth.
We are not changing anything currently because we don't have a lot of grades that aren't done in classroom, right? This is elementary school. Papers that are written in class are written in class. Those kinds of things are done in class. We do use some assessment tools like iReady and the state benchmarks, but those are in secure, closed systems. So we're not changing anything as of yet, but we are doing the research with regards to papers and those kinds of things. But it is an area that is a brave new territory for us.
For right now, we haven't figured that out. I need to see how things unfold over the next few months. We do have a younger student population, and I don't think ChatGPT is quite the deal for our student population as it might be for older kids. But I know it's on the mind of teachers, and we'll be looking forward to more conversations with them in the coming months to see how they might be using it in their classrooms or not using it in their classrooms and why.
Thanks for listening to our smartsocial.com podcast. I'm your host, Josh Oakes. This was our District Talk segment where we interview school district leaders to learn how they're keeping students safe on social media so those students can someday launch into their future by shining online. This episode was brought to you by our smartsocial.com VIP program. It's called the Very Informed Parent Program, which helps you engage your students with teen-led video lessons. Stay one step ahead with our premium parent newsletter and discover hidden features on trending apps on teens' phones and our 54+ live parent and student-friendly events every single year. You can click on the link below to chat with one of our team members if you want a free pass to our VIP program to support your community with our smartsocial.com resources. And if you're a district leader who has a success story, we would love to feature you on a future episode. You can click the links below to reach out. Thanks so much for listening, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Have a great day.